today we discuss public service workers and whatever is pertaining to the public service workers. And so joining me on set today is Mr. Vernon Amwende, who is the General Secretary of the Public Service Workers Union, is actually here to help us, and very soon will be joined by another guest in the name of Mr. McFarlane Munyanga. And so our prayer is that as we have this engagement, you'll be able to understand and appreciate the many insights and things that they have to help us understand today. Mr. Mwende, welcome to Light Breakfast.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tuna, and our viewers out there. You are welcome to this program.
Indeed, thank you so much. And so if you must get in touch with us, there are numbers that are crawling on the screen. You should be able to make that call to ask, or if you have anything that you want to contribute to our discussion. So Public Service Workers Union here to help us in all that we're discussing. And maybe to get the ball rolling, Mr. Amwende, help us understand what is public service when we talk about public service workers. What are we talking about?
Thank you very much. Public service, this is just an umbrella statement that talks about all the civil servants that are employed under the government of Zambia. Yes, and us as a union, we are coming in to represent these same workers. If I may draw you to the Industrial and Labour Relations Act, Cap 269, which falls under the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, empowers workers to be represented, not only workers in public sector, but even those in private sectors that are supposed to be represented. Yes.
So is this union like those unions we see in the private sector, because they have to, do slogans, they have to air their grievances and represent their members, like they can go on an industrial break, or they choose to boycott work? Is that what this PSW entails? Are you a union that is propagating for such kind of demonstrations and whatnot?
Thank you very much. If I can draw you again to the previous way of doing things, where I would see unions and workers striking, going on industrial breaks, I think this time around is no longer the case. This union is there to advocate for the welfare of the members that we represent. And in advocacy that we do engage. We engage with the employers so that we find amicable ways of resolving certain industrial disputes. We are not promoting industrial breaks or strikes. Us as the Public Service Workers Union of Zambia, we have a diverse membership that we represent. We cut across those that are falling under critical areas like Ministry of Health. Imagine back then would to see nurses, clinical officers, environmental health people, pharmacists going on industrial breaks. And this used to affect the welfare of the people that we work on. Remember, people under this department, they work there to save lives. Now imagine if they are on industrial breaks. We used to record a lot of deaths.
Yes.
So it is no longer the case. Yes, whenever there are disputes, we will go in and represent our members so that we find amicable ways of resolving such issues.
So these members, are representing them because the employer is government, isn't it? So
Exactly.
are you cutting overboard, like even the private sector, you represent them, or this union is just, like you've said, it's public service workers, and so if they have grievances, you address that with government, and so how does that happen?
Thank you very much. So our union, apparently it is only representing workers that are in the public sector. This is where we have signed our recognition agreement. I should draw you again to the fact that as unions, we don't just go out there and start representing members, no. We need to sign recognition agreements with employers so that we are given the full mandates to go in and conduct worker education, engage our members with the full knowledge of the leadership in those sectors where we represent our members. So as things stand right now, our recognition agreement only mandates us to represent members under the public service.
So how long has this Public Service Workers Union been in existence?
Our union just clocked a year last month. We were registered on the 21st January 2025, and we are new. But the leadership is not new in the labor movement. I, for one, am coming from somewhere. I've been in the labor movement for some time, and this is not the first time I'm offering myself to represent the members that are out there.
So, with your coming in, have you seen some solidarity, or has there been the members? How have they benefited from you coming in on board?
Thank you very much. From the time we were registered and recognized by the Minister of Labour and Social Securities under the Labour Commissioner, our union has made a lot of strides in representing the welfare of the members. To start with, like last year, there are a number of disputes that we attended to, even disciplinary cases where we managed to save all the cases that we attended. We managed to save our members, those that we represent. There are people that were almost fired from their employment, but we managed to save.
You saved them from losing their jobs.
Exactly.
Which is okay. Now, talking about, there is 700 kwacha that government has given as an increment to the public service workers. And what does that entail? Are your members happy about that, or are they saying this is too little, it should be 1,200 kwacha?
Thank you very much. Coming from where we are coming from, you agree with me that we've had these salary increments every year taking place, and I would draw you back to there were times when salary increments were frozen. These are some of the things that we've experienced. So looking at what has been offered this year, for the past 3 years, members have been receiving 500, 550 as salary increments. This time around, as the unions...
So what you're saying is there has always been an increment?
Yes.
500 kwacha.
Yes. Then also, allow me to make mention that with the increment that has been made, yes, it may not be according to what members anticipated to receive. Looking at the process that we went through, we started our negotiations last year in November. And then at some point, negotiations were postponed. Again, we had to adjourn. So we've had adjournments for about 2 times, of which with those adjournments that were coming through, members were anticipating to get a very good deal out of the negotiations. However, from negotiations, just like the term itself, negotiating, it's a give and take process, whereby here where I've come, if you want to give me something, you offer something, and then we have to negotiate whether that is a good deal for me or it is not. And we need to break even and find or rather to have a win-win situation for everyone, whereby you go smiling, I equally go smiling, but it's not every time that people will go smiling. So looking at the 700 that was offered, or rather that we attend as the labor movement, apparently it may not be a good offer, but at least it is something that is worth accepting, in the sense that this 700 increment, it is not necessarily meaning that our workers out there will get outright the 700. No. That is what is going to be added to the basic pay. And I should make mention that the basic pay, there are other allowances that are calculated out of the basic pay. So this will translate into other gains. So you'll find that housing allowance will be increased. Basing on the new basic salary.
So it's away from the 700?
It's away from the 700.
Okay.
So
and
people
and you're confirming to us that the 700 Kwacha came about because of your negotiations as a labor movement.
Exactly.
You've helped your members.
This is, yes, this is what is
so
there.
credits to you.
Exactly.
It should be credited to you.
Yes.
But your members are saying it's not enough. They're complaining to say, the cost of living is so high, and then you give 700 kwacha. That is just about 2 bags of meal, and so that is not enough. What do you say to that?
Yes, the 700 is not enough, and believe you me, any salary increment will never be enough. What we are asking our members out there, yes, what is there, it is something that can help us out. Where you're supposed to spend extra money for you to get maybe a bag of meal, at least the 700 has been put there to cushion, which to some extent, yes, others will be helped, but others will not be helped, owing to the fact that right now we are dealing with a civil service that is highly indebted. And we are calling out our members out there that let's not change our lifestyles with the 700 that has been given. Because, believe you me, with the 700 that has been given, others will have more appetite to go and borrow more. Because the borrowing power has been added.
So what your advocacy is that they should not change their lifestyle.
They shouldn't change their lifestyle.
They should just hard on to what has been given them.
Yes.
What are the benefits of belonging to the Public Service Union? Yeah. What are the benefits that people get?
The benefit that members out there will get, especially belonging to Public Service Workers Union of Zambia, there are a number of benefits. Yes, you may ask that there are a number of trade unions out there. What makes us to be peculiar or different from these others, and what are people going to benefit from joining our union? Us as a union, just within a year of our inception, we have made a lot of strides, and as we are always out there to represent our members. Imagine there is one who had an issue in Lavushmanda. We drove all the way from here to Lavushmanda to go and save that person.
Okay.
Which other unions have failed to do? When we went also to Katete, we did a similar thing, whereby other people who belong to other unions, they started asking us to represent them, meaning that there could be others belonging to other unions whom they don't even know. They failed to reach out to them. We ended up doing that. So us, as the Public Service Workers Union of Zambia, we are ready to rush out and represent our members. And also the other thing is, just like from the 700 that we got, it is the collective voice coming out from the members there, and us as the leadership. This is what we presented out there. Believe you me, if it wasn't for us being there, people wouldn't have even gotten something. Or what they got.
I know you have an arrangement with Multipurpose, the lending institution that helps lend money to the public service workers, and you did talk about the borrowing power being increased. So, what talks do you have with the cooperative that is able to lend them money? Is that part of the benefit of what your members are getting? Other than a 700 kwacha, they now have a leeway to borrow from this lending institution. How are you doing that?
Thank you very much. In fact, I was coming to that other aspect of the benefit that we are offering.
Yeah.
So us as a Public Service Workers Union of Zambia, like I indicated that we are a bit peculiar from others. We have signed a memorandum of understanding with the Prosperity Multipurpose Cooperative Limited. This Prosperity Multipurpose Cooperative Limited, it is coming on board to help out our members. Remember, I did mention that with the 700 that has come on board, it is going to make others to have more appetite to borrow more, simply because the borrowing power has been increased. So looking at that, we have seen all these lending institutions that giving out these financial help to our members. Yes, they will be helped for a shorter period of time, but the effects of such loans, they are quite devastating. Imagine
so
someone...
So, Mr. Mwende, why do you think public service workers are into borrowing? They borrow, even when you talk about that increment, they still the appetite to borrow. Why? Is it because of the lifestyle, there's competition, or what must you be advocating for as a union?
Thank you very much. That is another step that we have taken as as a union, where we are conducting member engagement through educational programs. What is it that we are doing? We are offering financial interest to our members, where we are advocating for members to be living within their means. Imagine someone you just see there's this friend who is living this lifestyle. You don't know the background of that person and you want to match up also to that level.
Isn't that a contradiction, Mr. Mwende? Because you are saying they should live within their means, and now you are the same people that brings you go in an MOU with a multi-purpose cooperative, and you tell them to say, yes, we've given you this 700 as increment, but if it's not enough, you can borrow from a multi-purpose cooperative. Aren't you playing double standards?
No. I didn't finish on the package, the benefit package of that multi-purpose cooperative.
Okay.
With that multi-purpose cooperative, the loans that are being offered there, I wouldn't even say that they are loans. These are basically salary advances. Imagine where you get a 10,000 and then you pay back with the interest of 3%.
So multi-purpose is giving a salary advance.
There are salary advances just to help out the members.
And the member will get that advance before the month end, the money is done, and they're getting nothing. So aren't you helping them not to manage their finances?
No, with the advance that the members are getting, in terms of the repayment periods, they've been given a lot of months whereby, let's say you get a 3,000. Instead of you returning that 3,000 within a month, you bring it back, or rather you pay it back within 3 months.
But there's an interest added to that. So your member is losing some money. There's some extra money that is going
yes, now look at the interest that is there. You get a 3,000, then you pay back a 30 kwacha.
3,000 30 kwacha.
Just like that.
Which is okay.
It's as good as nothing. You're just paying back whatever that you got.
You said they should manage within.
Yes.
They shouldn't change their lifestyle.
Yes, they shouldn't change their lifestyle.
Why must they borrow and then lose that 30 kwacha? Because the 30 kwacha should help them budget.
Yes, so with that one, there are certain instances whereby there are certain occurrences that we can't run away from. Imagine someone is living and then you get your salary. Then within maybe a week or so, you are faced maybe with a funeral of an extended family member who is not even covered under
eventualities.
That's
like,
the thing.
When there is a problem like
what
that.
we
It's not
don't
for everyone.
No, what we don't want is for members to get something that is way out of their lifestyle. No.
So how are you countering perceptions from your the would-be members, because they think there are no benefits? What benefits are there in joining this union? You know, the Public Service Workers Union. Why must they join? Because they think maybe you are just there for yourselves, you want to benefit, and then not them. The more reason you are bringing in even these MOUs. How do you counter that perception that people have out there?
Okay, thank you very much. With that one, like I indicated that the first one that we are there for, we are there to represent our members. And members should get a good deal out of them belonging to a union. What is it that they will get? I did indicate that whenever they are faced with the disciplinary cases, we'll make sure, if it is, it means us going an extra mile, looking for resources just to represent that one member, we will do that. Right now, we have other issues. I can't just talk about the court cases that are ongoing right now.
Okay.
But there's a member that we are representing who has a court case. Okay. And it is us that have taken up all the legal fees, who handle all that. Okay. So these are some of the things that we'll do.
So you have lawyers
yes.
in your group?
Yeah, within the structures of our union, we have a legal director who is responsible for all such cases.
So what cases are you representing them on? They are publics, or is it maybe they are wrongly dismissed, or what? And you represent them, or because maybe they borrowed money from somewhere and then the bailiff is coming to grab their property. What is it that you're representing them for in court?
Yes, it is the same one. No wonder I've been repeating that let's continue living within our means.
Okay.
Yes, this is a member who had gotten something out there. And you know, there are these also Shylocks that we have in the communities. They'll get money from such people without even a well-established structure of repaying back such monies, whereby interest rate keeps on increasing.
But you're enticing them to borrow as a union because you've said multi-purpose
If-
cooperative is.
If they
get
get
your
from
money.
us, yes, if they get from us, we are trying to curtail people being overburdened out there. So once they come to us, we'll make sure that whatever that they get, it is something that is manageable. Remember, government has set up something where a member should not, or rather a civil servant should not get more than 40% of their net pay. But here is something that is happening. People are going beyond that 40%. And these lending institutions, they are aware that they can't give out loans or salary advances or whatever to any public service worker beyond 40% of someone's net pay.
Mr. Mwende, there is someone watching there and they are a public service worker. How can they subscribe to PSWU? How do they join and why must they join?
Thank you very much. So to our members out there, right now there is something that we are doing. We have member mobilization on the ground. We have our officers out there who are recruiting members. You can also reach out to us. We have our Facebook page. You can just search for Public Service Workers Union of Zambia on Facebook. You'll find it. We also have our website. Public Service Workers Union of Zambia. You can search for that, and the joining form is also there. So once you just search for our website, you find that joining form, and then in case you have anything, you are not clear anywhere, there are numbers there, so you can reach out to us and we'll be able to guide you on how to go about
I
it.
know you are in talks with government. What are other future plans that you have with government in terms of negotiations? What are you talking about in light of your workers, the members? What benefits and with what talks do you have with government moving forward?
Thank you very much. To those that will be recruited, starting from, in fact, our agreement starts from 1st January. For those that will be recruited under public service, starting from January, there's something that we have advocated for, whereby once someone is employed, your settling in allowance should be paid or rather added to your basic salary. Then the other thing that we are talking about is there are some workers that we are representing, more especially those that are classified daily employees, or rather those who are under the first salary grades. Most of them, they are having issues with the study leaves. Someone wants to advance. Yes, you may join in as a cleaner, but at some point you feel like advancing in your with your education. So those people, they find it difficult for them to be given maybe a study leave. So right now we are engaging government to see how best those can be incorporated also. Then the other thing is we want also to redefine and see that the way housing allowance is paid to our members is something that is representative of what is prevailing out there. So these are some of the things that we're engaging government on. And also the other thing that might interest our members is that we are equally out there. We are trying to sign another MOU with one government wing where we want to go into farming. Like I indicated that we are not just there to represent our members with the salary negotiations. No. Even us as a union, we need to contribute to the welfare of this nation. So we are going into farming where we want to see how best our members can benefit from the cooperatives. We want to have a deliberate policy where members can get maybe these farming inputs at a subsidized rate.
Wonderful. So that is in terms of personal development,
Exactly.
production, that your members can benefit other than just them depending on the salary. They can get those extra benefits. Due to time, Mr. Mwende, this is where we are coming to an end. But maybe before we go, what are your closing remarks in a minute?
Thank you very much, and I'm glad to have appeared before your TV station.
Yeah.
We are urging our members out there to continue supporting this TV station, and we are calling upon you.
Yeah.
You know, us as a labor movement, we can't work in isolation, no. We need to partner, and the way we are working with the media houses, we need to disseminate information, and members out there, they're supposed to be enlightened on what is happening out there. People may think that no, belonging to a union, it's a sheer waste of time, but once you're faced with something, that's when you understand the importance of belonging to a union. So I'm urging members out there who might have maybe they are doubting on the union that they can join us, the fastest growing union in Zambia. We are the fastest growing union in Zambia, looking at the rate where we are moving.
Where can they find you? Is there a contact, or is it the website?
Yes, right now we are based in Ibex Hill, and then you can find us on Facebook. Like I indicated, that just search for Public Service Workers Union of Zambia. You'll be able to get to us. You can also reach out to us through our website, Public Service Workers Union of Zambia. Just search for that. You'll be able to find us, and then I can equally give out the phone numbers that you can call. Let me give that of the president as well as mine. You can reach out to us on 0979 81 93 01. Then you can also reach out to us on 0977 31 43 84. So once you just call those numbers, you'll be able to get to us.
Wonderful. There you have it, our dear viewers. I was talking to Mr. Vernon Amwende, who is the General Secretary of the Public Service Workers Union. He was here to help us understand what they are doing as a union and the benefits that you get as a public service worker. And so until next time, my name is Martin Lutona on the Light TV Breakfast Show. Bye-bye.